Mickey Munson, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Tavitzi is under it near the mound. 1 away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, the one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this team just does not drive the baseball. Last in slugging percentage. You can chalk a little bit of it up to their ballpark, but the bottom line is this will eventually catch up with them. They have to work better counts and at least try to create some havoc offensively.
Now in the box, David Wright. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Short, hit hard. Hits, has it. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting third, shortstop, Rob.
Digging in, Rob Castro. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Now a flare out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Howard Dwyer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
1-2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Castro is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Mets strand one. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Tony Cingrani gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
He's set and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
A 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And right out of the gate, the Mets will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. The one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Stepping into the box, Connor Pitts. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Up next for the Rays, Boop Bobo, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Cingrani pauses. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball. The 2-2 popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Rays held in check here. Still no score. Striding forward now, Milo Aquino, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Aquino, a California-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pitts on the move, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Next up for New York, Juan Manuel, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-0 now. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Pitts racing back, still ranging back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Standing in now, Sean Ornelas. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Right fielder.
At the plate, Luis Almanza. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First offering on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1. He's taken for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Pitts has a play. And the inning is over. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Mets. Striding in, Jeremy Pitts. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
Left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
No ball. 1 strike.
The pitch. This is back toward the mound. And this is taken for the out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ordonez ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So digging in now, John Pitts, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. But that one rolls foul. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. So striding in, Miguel Vila, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch on its way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in for his second at bat, Phil Ordonez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Vila on at first. Nobody out. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball that just misses inside.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 is a called third strike down in the zone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, David Wright. There he goes. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Rob Castro. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, both of those balls fit inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pitts ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Mets leave one. They lead it 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Darrell Worth. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Darrell Worth.
From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And that misses 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike two, swinging.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He needs just one RBI to reach 100 for the season. Let's see if he can get to that plateau here. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 33 on the year. And with it, the Rays have drawn even at one apiece.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Digging in, Sava Tavitsi. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
Number 1.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled towards the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ordonez is there, And the inning is over. But the Rays are able to knot things up on the solo home run. We played 3 full, all even at 1 apiece. Next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Howard Dwyer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Ready with another 2-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
In now, Milo Aquino, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hits, moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Juan Manuel. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Sean Ornelas would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. So stepping in, Connor Pitts.
Leading off the 4th for the Rays, second baseman, number 13.
First offering on its way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
One and one. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, Gaston.
Into the box now. Bobo, his last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Up around the face. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
A strike, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Time
for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he misses. Ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Bobo, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Runner at first here, one man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, John Pitts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Cingrani pauses. Here's the 0-1. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he'll snap one over to first, just keeping him close. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. That's low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rays 2 and the Mets 1. Leading off the inning, Sean Ornelas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ornelas.
Here comes the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 1-2 delivery. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Standing in, Luis Almanza. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
0-1. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
1-2. Here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Next for the Mets, Miguel Vila. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Tavitzi is there for it, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Daryl Worth.
Designated hitter, Daryl Worth.
First pitch on its way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Pitts begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. The 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Pitts is penciled into the outfield today, but most often he's thought of as a third baseman.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop, he occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Sava Tavitzi, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And it's 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Worth at third with 2 away. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. The 2-1 home. On the ground to the left side. Dwyer ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They still lead it 2-1. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Phil Ordonez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 1-1 home. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in this stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Stepping in now, David Wright, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Drilled down the line. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Long throw to third, and he is in there. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Rob Castro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Off awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Hits. Going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2. Now batting, Howard Dwyer. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 pitch is off the plate, up and away.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Hit hard back up the middle, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Dero. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
Into the box now, Milo Aquino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point.
Zero.
1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2. Shot foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Juan Manuel will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Dwyer, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Pitts is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 3, the Rays 2. Rich Beatty will head to the mound yet again as he'll be making his 90th appearance this season. Digging in now, Connor Pitts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman, Connor Pitts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Way in front of that fastball. Beatty benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Aquino is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready once again. Boof Bobo. First pitch of the at-bat. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Up around the face.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Sammy Aponte comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
In now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Step off the rubber and go to first. And they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that's too high, ball 2. popped him up. Vila over to his left. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail 3-2. Back here on the show, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Will Casillas is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
32, Will Casillas.
Digging in once again, Sean Ornelas.
Catcher, Sean Ornelas.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Pitts shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 6, Luis Almanza.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Almanza. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left. Foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Miguel Vila, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Mets lead this one 3-2. Leading off the inning, Jeff Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra.
Belted out toward deep center field. Aquino going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 31.
Digging in, the switch hitter, John Pitts. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner, and it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard ground ball to third. Dwyer is there, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Darrell
Digging in and looking for more, Darrell Worth. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Aquino moves over, and that ends the inning. Little resistance there as the Rays are down on 4 pitches. Still a 3-2 ball game. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Phil Ordonez. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, 1, here it comes. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Popped high in the air. And there's the first out.
The batter, number 5.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Wright. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Popped him up. Just foul. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Rob Castro, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're up 3-2. Clarence Schroeder is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Clarence Schroeder.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Pitts comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Sammy Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. So 1-1 home. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Sava Tavitsi. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a fastball just a bit high. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. He pulls this one into right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Connor Pitts.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back standing. Into the box now, Connor Pitts. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Pitts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
.30 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready now, Booth Bobo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a ball 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Can't keep that one fair either, but now the count is full.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 3, the Rays 2. Felipe Almanza enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Howard Dwyer. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Howard Dwyer.
Pitch on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two and 0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Milo Aquino is on deck. The 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping in, Milo Aquino. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
No one out with a runner at second. Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Almanza, the former Miami Marlin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
High in the air down the right field line. Moving under it, hits. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. So a big moment in the ball game here. Juan Manuel, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One out and a runner on third. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in to try it again, Sean Ornelas. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pitts is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mets strand one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Lance Lynn takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Lance Lynn.
Striding in to start the ninth, Jeremy Pitts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Lynn, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was selected in the 11th round during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Through first and hustling for second. And he'll get in at second base as the time runs aboard with a leadoff double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Jeff Pitts, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Stepping in now, John Pitts, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. In the dirt here, goes to third with it. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Castro fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Darrell Worth. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Pitts stands at second with 2 gone. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a...
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Mets rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tony Cingrani earns his